Honestly. Because it's great. Okay, here we go. Da 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 ba da ba da ba da ba da.
If I had $1 million,
If I had $1 million,
I would buy you some honesty.
I would buy you some honesty.
If I were honest,
If I were honest,
I wouldn't lie to you ever.
not morning, noon, night, or in my dreams.
If I were honest,
If I were honest,
I would do all of my capers.
whether I'm sweeping, waiting, or clean poop out of the Cairo.
If I were honest,
If I were honest,
I would tell you if I accidentally broke your stuff.
Kelly, I'm sorry I broke your toothbrush.
If I were honest,
I gave you love.
if I were honest,
I'd say all those wrappers are mine.
if I were honest,
'Cause a really clean cat makes Kelly and I feel fine.
if I were honest.
But wait, why just stop at me and Kelly?
Yeah, what about you and you and you?
Does a clean cat make you feel fine?
Yeah.
Yeah. And if I were honest,
If I were honest,
I would be honest with myself.
I would be honest with myself.
And if I were honest,
If I were honest,
I'd be honest about my cleanliness.
and so I shower every other day.
And if I were honest,
If I were honest,
I know a shower means soap and water.
shower doesn't mean in the lake.
And if I were honest,
If I were honest,
I would try to keep a healthy diet.
10 cookies are delicious, but an apple is better.
And if I were honest, I'd give you love. And if I were honest,
I'd be like honest Abe and tell no lies.
and if I were honest,
'Cause Abraham Lincoln was a really great guy.
and if I were honest,
I'd be honest about my feelings.
Kelly, you want to know how I'm feeling?
Kind of.
Well, I'm feeling kind of sad because my feet hurt a lot.
Maybe because I'm wearing your sandals.
Oh my goodness, I'm wearing your sandals too.
Maybe we should switch.
That would be the honest thing to do. Hey Kelly, how are you feeling now?
Itchy?
That's weird. And if I were honest,
If I were honest.
and if I were honest,
If I were honest.
and if we were honest,
We'd be rich in spirit.